One. Hello, everybody. Good almost afternoon. Stream starting a little later today because I went to bed like at 11, actually asleep by midnight, and then I slept. I woke up, slept again, woke up, slept again, woke up, slept again, woke up, then ate. So, yeah. But hi, I'm Aunt Sidina. Welcome to my Rimworld 100-year challenge. I do have the latest video up on Steam. So that's going to be really, really good. Got a scene manager up. Make sure I've got tone. I've got good tone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. But hi. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my chair has rolled over. My power cord for my everything. Let me get that. All right. Thank you, Beerus. Yes, you are the best cat. But can you move for like a second? You know, I've really got to get some cord management going on here. Right, now I gotta lift up my chair to get my cord out from under it, because of course I do. And then manage cats, because the cat slept all day yesterday. It was glorious. And then they decided to turn my night into an absolute terror, because they're cats, and that's what cats do. Got a brochacha, a GK in chat, and also in stream. Let's go play. Let's go play. All right, where did we leave off? We've got my guys going to the menagerie. We've got 8 days of food. It's a 13-day trip. So let's see if they can forage enough just to get to the menagerie. I've already got the barracks in place for them to come and stay. So not too shabby. Also, I wanted to see how the thrusters were going to look for the ship launchy thing, and I think that's actually a really good color gradient. I think that's pretty nice. I think that does look like thrusters. We'll color all of this like a nice steel gray for later. But I've got my YouTube account linked to my Steam, so that way I can put videos up as soon as I post them on YouTube. They will also go up on Steam, so you guys can check out and see how well I'm doing. The Reddit thing is not working the way I thought it was going to work. It's still saying that I don't have enough points to post. I don't know how to fucking fix that. I'm 45 years old. You guys expect me to learn like new Reddit shit. Now, fuck that. It'll happen when it happens, but I did get everything linked up and video posted, and will continue to do so. It'll be part of my daily thing. I'll put it up on YouTube, get it transferred over, then share it to Steam. Yes. But hi, welcome. I do like those colors though. Really like those colors. All right, let's put this thing in gear and see what we're going to do for today. The caravan is on its way, working their way downtown, walking fast. Elephants packed, and they're on the way to the zoo now. Listen, that was fucking funny, okay? That was funny. And punny. Wow. Okay. So everything is good. Yep. I approve. Yes, it was me. I had to link my Gmail to my Steam, which should have already been done, but it also linked my YouTube to Steam. That's really good. So we've got 11.9 days and 7.6 days of food. So I think we're going to camp again. Probably 41 tiles a day. Probably somewhere around here. The funky little... Ooh. We gotta camp in a mountain. And I'm not looking at where we're landed, the landing spot. I have no idea what it is. I don't know if it's cold. I don't know if it's hot. I don't know if it's flat. I don't know if it's swamp. I don't know. And we're not going to peek. We're not going to peek. Even though I want to so badly. But we're not going to peek. No peeking. What did I want to do here? I need to... ATK, I love you too. Oh, after this, straight into this, we're going to go do some more Core Keeper. We're going to continue to clear out the map. My sister has a day off, and she wants to play. She wanted to play the other day, but I was playing with cages, so she took a nap instead, which I can understand that. I mean, naps are sacred. But today, I have her all to myself. And it's only 12 o'clock now. She's got enough time to get into her bananas. If you don't know my sister, she drinks 99 bananas. It is the most... What is the word? It is the most obnoxious... I don't even think you can technically call it a liquor. It's, oh, God. It's like Mad Dog 2020, except instead of being grape flavored, it's banana flavored. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. But it also turns her into a giggly goofy goober, which is hilarious. It's almost moonshine. Yeah, that's gross. Who... Wicked and Issa were social fighting. What started that? The social fight. What happened here? Why hurt? Did they fight last time? Oh, psychite addiction crumple. That's fine. Hi, Bijou. Come on, you can come sit. This is pretty much, we don't have any more of those. These guys are being converted. Husk is already part of our employed biological provider settings. I am a little concerned that we're running out of food stuff, so it's another raid from Shrits League. We're gonna go bills. We're gonna go details. I want to make sure that fungus is not on here. Alright, fungus is not included. Which is really funny because my brochacha is playing oxygen not included today. Yeah, fungus is not included. I've got 36,000 units. We've got a raid from Shrits League. Oh, that's over here. Alright, well, let's take a look at the message and see if they're going to try to punk their way through. No. They're going to come through legitimately. So we're just gonna wait. And that is like the 5th or 6th jump or raid from Shrits. They were friendly there for a little while because we cleared out the last of the Fear Fido. But now they're being awfully fucking fight picky, so. Oop, let me turn off my bots just real quick. So we have 3 Mechanators over here. We have Nala, Alex, and Queen. So go ahead and turn off all their bots just so that way they don't accidentally get hurt. And let's double check and make sure that there's just the one group. But they're starting to get on my last nerve. So we'll see what that's about. Ubel is starving. Ubel, go get some fucking food, baby. We also need to get those Muffalos taken care of. The ewes can die. Muffalos, we don't need no Muffalos. Fennec Fox is mine. And the iguanas are doing iguana things. Alright, so we're just gonna go and say hi. I doubt we'll have to say hi. Honestly. Yeah. We're not going to rescue any of these guys. We're going to select them. We're going to finish them off. I'm going to go ahead and undraft my people because we're really not looking to add any more at the moment, but we will be adding some later on. You guys are only doing chunkums. Let's get these guys in. Cancel that. Reinstalled. One there. Cancel. Reinstall. There. These guys, is that silver? We can use the money. We'll get to that chat in just a hot second. Because if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, I will mess this up. Because of course I will. I wish you could forbid them before they are dead. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But it's fine. Everybody's set to work. Those are set to go. You like leaving dead bodies in your death traps? No. No. They go straight to my trees. So my trees here, they only grow when they get body parts. And I'm also like getting skulls too. So if you'll see here, our I was calling it something cool. Our eco-friendly graveyard. That's what it was. And no. I don't like leaving them out there where everybody can get sick. I like feeding them to my trees. It makes them very, very healthy. It's good for the soil. It's good for their reproductive systems. You know, getting all that good iron and calcium from the blood. Also, funny note, roses also need the same things, like calcium and iron. My mom told me that once. And I'm like, okay, no, not feeding plants blood. But she insisted that's all that fertilizers were basically human blood mixes, mostly. It's gross. All right, we got a conversion on Cub. Now, Cub. Let's go take a look and see if we're going to keep them for our talent farm or if they're going to be a fast learner and kind. Not a whole lot of skills. She's got some good animals, and we're going to be missing Epsilon. I think we are going to keep this one. Got a good feeling about her. So we're going to go to health. We're going to go to operations. We're going to get an ovum. All the way down. Oh, she doesn't have an ovum to extract. That's fine. I'm going to knock her out. We're going to put her in the talent farm. A double passion in animals is actually really good. Got a kitty. I got a kitty. Got a kitty. So we've got streams almost till 6 today. Carry them to crypto sleep. Beautiful. We'll select them. We'll go prisoner, and then we'll go put to reduce will, so that way when they get out, we'll be ready to move them on over. It's not time yet for us to start biting other people to infect them with the Centurion Xenogerm, but it will be soon. Soon my people will become slightly aggressive, almost vampires. Get all that harvested, and then we'll have a whole day. Let's go check back on the menagerie. Everything is moved, but I don't have space on. Where did my venometric? Well, that may be too much for the venometric to handle. I think they can handle 5, possibly 6. That could also be moisture pumps I'm thinking about. Yep, we've got one that doesn't have any power supply, so let's move that one over. We got a little bit of something there. Steel. Get those hauled urgently. I don't mind that it's taking some time, and those are fine. I just move those. We are making a fuck ton of kibble, which is great, and we've got our alpha thrombo snuggles put away until I can cure them. Oh, I've got floors I need to fix. No. Straw mat. That's just kind of the fire risk from here. It's an actual thing. Now all we have out here are our alpacums. Now I know we tame the alpha thrombo out of alphabetical order, but the special creatures don't go in alphabetical order. Hello, buddy. Yes, I know. Beerus was very upset yesterday. I had to prop up my elbow. I was having some really bad joint pain yesterday, so I had to prop up my elbow, which means that I had blankets and pillows in his spot that he did not appreciate. So now he's telling me how upset he was by staying right beside me the entire time. I love my cats. Aggravating little flufferbutters, but I love them. Looks like we are good to go. I do need some extra storage in here. Let's go ahead and get that done while I am thinking about it. We want some shelves. We definitely want some marble shelves because they're going to be very, very pretty. And then let's put one here. We're going to have that for storage. Clear all. Let's add some herbal meds. We're going to put some cloth. We're going to put the Nutrimine in. I never remember how to spell that damn shit. I've been playing this game since beta 18 and I still don't know how to spell Nutrimine. NEU. Alright, we're going to set this to normal. Normal. And then we're going to do some more shelves. Here and here and here. Here and here. Here and here. One more there. You're going to select all of them. Yep. Oh, wrong thing. And shelf and shelf and shelf and shelf, shelf and shelf, shelf. We're going to link the settings. Storage, clear all, low. Fungus. Corn and rice. And we're going to put that priority just to normal beadness. That should work. We'll still have a couple of things on the ground, but I am okay with that. So when do we have a thermohorn down here on the ground? Somebody dropped. I didn't think I had anybody with a thermohorn. Check my scripts. I'm gonna have to call that, aren't I? Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna mute my mic for just a minute while I take care of this shit.
Mic off. Mic on.
I'm transferring you to your local pharmacy now. You might be asked to repeat a few details so they can help you as best they can.
Arg. Do you guys have any idea how... Oh, they actually picked up.
Mic off. Mic on.
That was so weird. They're like, oh, you picked up. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, is it about your Vyvanse? I said, yeah. Said, okay, you can't pick it up till tomorrow. I'm like, okay. That's so fucking weird. But, okay, tomorrow, okay. I swear. How did they know it was me? Oh, we got another conversion. Let's go check on that. Make sure, one, that my voice is still coming through because I had to mute my mic. Let's see. Test. Test, test. Huh. again, odd stuff. All right, let's mute that. And let's see.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, let's go to my Streamlabs and see if it's showing up. Streamlabs voice is showing. So what is the hold up here? Normally I could hear it on my phone, but I'm not getting any voice at all. I wonder why. All right, let's refresh my Evertang. All right, Twitch on the phones. Stream Manager, Manager Stream Live. It should have my voice. Manager Stream Live. There we go. Okay, it's just my phone being funky. All right, good. Thank you, Bro Tacho. Yeah, no, I couldn't hear myself on the phone part thingy. But anyway, let's go check out. We got an Imperial Trader. We got an Arco Nexus that we're not doing, and they've already moved. Conversion. Who did we convert? Zonov? Yes. Excuse me. Alright, so they've got a very neurotic and a careful shooter. Crafting is at 4. She's 45. She doesn't really have... I'm looking for animals or plants. She has none of those. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to anesthetize. We're going to extract an ovum. We're going to take out body parts. Right lung, right kidney, liver, and a heart. We're also going to make sure she doesn't hurt while doing it. So we're going to give her the good meds. And then we got 4 slavums and then 4 housemaids. Potential housemates. Technically it's for prisoners. And we're going to be working on that. Everything over here though is really stable. I've got a couple more rooms that I'm planning on turning into like little don't know what we're gonna do with this area yet, but that's the reason why it's here, in case I need shit later. And then we need a hall-day. We totally need a hall-day over here. Haul the shit, my pretties. Go to the things. Fantastic. Make sure that's set to yes. Yep. Beautiful. All right, let's go back and see about our caravan. We got 4.8 days of food left, and we could probably get around here. And I want a mountain. I want a mountain with a lot of goodies. That's large hills. That is not a mountain. Probably around here somewhere. They do have a couple more days. I think 41 tiles. They should be around this area before it gets critical. And they're going to go ahead and move today. Let's see how far they can actually go. Sorry, Bijou. So they shorted my script. They said I could pick it up 4 days early, which was day before yesterday, which is when I ran out of my meds. Called them back, and they're like, oh, you can't pick it up till the 17th. I'm like, okay, but you see that you guys shorted my last script. And they're like, it doesn't matter. So that's an actual thing. Barg. I wonder if they can get over there in a day. Probably so. And they are able to forage, so that's a thing. Got an undignified bedroom for Ryan. That's fine. I know he's going to be undignified. Alright, so we'll leave them to do the things they need to do. Thank you, autosave. I love you too, but you're in the wrong spot. Elistamad. You, nope, not there. So that means that trader's over here. And I definitely should have somebody close-ish. And up there is a tater. Let's call the merchants. And let's see what our merchant friends are doing. We got 100%, 100%, and 88. So even though we haven't traded back to back to back as we normally do, we still haven't lost any. Haven't lost any favor. Ah, my goodness. All the components, all the meds. I shouldn't have any doubles on gene packs because I finally got my death rest gene. Finally. But I do need some archite capsules if they have any. Reinforced barrels. Dang it. Alright, let's go looking. Anything else we need? No. No. Ooh, we can sell off our broken stuff. 51 and a 51 and a 54 and a 59 and a 59. 27 out of 29. 51. 28, 29, 51. Okay, beautiful. We didn't even get to sell off any of our artwork. And those need to be hauled, and this needs to be hauled. Yesterday, I got pretzels. Yesterday for Snackles. And there's these little bumps that are underneath your tongue, right? A little, I don't know what the hell they're called, but they're the normal parts of your. So every once in a while, that thing will get stuck when I'm eating between, just because I'm chewing, and I bit the fuck out of it yesterday, like motherfucking ow. It bled a little bit, but it's just sore. Oh boy. Why is it every time you bite your tongue, it fucking hurts? Like hurts. It heals fast, but damn, it hurts. Also, that's fucking adorable. I wanted it out of jade because the jade is really pretty. But I don't know if I want to keep the ship green. We'll see, and that could be destructed. It could be deconstructed. I just really like that shape, and it kind of looks like one of the spaceships off of Galactica or Space Invaders. But I do love those colors there. We'll have to find something complimentary to go with that. Oh, looks good. Got one more conversion to work through. It's 1 a.m. Not the proper time for a conversion ritual, but we'll probably see if we can't get one of those. Ugh. Rawr. So tired. Alright, we can reinstall this bad boy right there. I've got a couple more out and about, but there's one right there. Let's see, will that reach there? It will. If I'm not mistaken, Dovrat is our very first housemaid that can implant her genes. And we've got about 30 days until she can start infecting my other guys, which is fantabulous. Sorsha has the zoo xenogerm. And she can start implanting in 1.2 years. Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that I've planned for these bases are long-term goals, and waiting 2 years for somebody to be able to implant xenogerms is just a drop of the hat. We've got 49, almost 48 years to go, and I cannot be fucking happier about that shit. We're also doing really, really well on the time dilation. We're still right at 35 to 40 seconds an hour. But seeing as everything that I've got, it's fine. Hi, Bijou. No, bud, you can't lay down on my phone. You can, however, snuggle up. What's up, buddy? You're so snuggly. Look how snuggly you are. Snuggle, nuggle. Snuggle, nurgle. It's a snuggle, nuggle, nuggle, nuggles. Hi. What doing, silly kitty? You know what? I wonder if cats know how adorable they are. I think they do. Alright. Rewarded violence. What is this? Let's see. A Broken Dominion is making a request. 3 groups from the Philly Blighters have been arresting as caravans. They will come to the Times Menagerie. 14 hours, 2 groups, but nothing I really need. That had a healer mech serum in it, we would go for it, and or a resurrector mech, but they don't have either. Our pet bedrolls are being lizard skin animal beds are being created. We need to put some more over here, but that will take time. Alright, we got some steel here. And some steel here. Do I have a person out here? I do. We've got a Zelda. And then Homicidal, our last little baby, should be ready to come upstairs very shortly. Be a fully functioning member of our colony, 10 years and 2 quadrums. Everybody down here is doing fantastically well in our new, oh yeah, definitely raking in the food now. That's perfect. I could bring a small animal in there so that way they can have some animal handling as well. And I may do that. I tried that with guinea nemesises, but you can't really do that with a species that has to be penned. You have to do that with something that you can zone. What are you doing? Either down or up, buddy. Not both. Up you get then. All the way. Thank you. And I've decided that the Florida Department of Unemployment has nobody answering their fucking phones. Nobody. It's impossible. There's no physical buildings. There are no careers. The closest career center to me is in Tallahassee. Let me rephrase that. The closest in-person place I can go is in Tallahassee. That's almost to Georgia. It takes an hour to get from my sister's house to Tallahassee. So it's a 6-hour drive. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So it's going to be another 3 weeks before I get any extra money that I am legally due. And then I've got to fight for it. Again. Bullshizer. Arg. Arg, 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 arg. The crow has self-tamed. Good. Now let me check on my caravan. Oof. They're almost there. Alright. So we'll find us a good little mountain to chill in. We've got 3.3 days of food. There's an Imperial Trader I absolutely want. Alright, fantastic. Kaz. Where's my Kazzy boy? Where's my Kazzy boy? I need some more archive capsules. Yes, 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 yes. And the best thing about having implanters for xenoderms is that I don't have to keep a full rotating cycle of our I just damn said the word. Arco thingies. Yeah. Archite capsules. There we go. Alright, they got peacocks, peahens. What have we got? Some components, some advanced components. We're good on clock, graphic, literal meds. Steel we're doing good on, but we're actually a little low. That just means I've got to get some mines set up here. I don't have any set up at the moment, but we're still scanning for them. Need force barrel, no archite capsules. Damn. We don't need any books. I don't need to look at the books. I know we don't need any. Hand talon and a field hand. Psychic readers are shit. Alright, 51, 59, 63, 59, 97, 92. Alright. Don't teach your people to do art. It's not worth it. Are you kidding me? I can buy whatever I want with all this artwork I've got on hand. And get all of their monies too. And give them a little bit of a buff. Which they don't need because they're already at 100%. But Kaz, please dismiss. And we'll get everything good to haul too. All things. Alright, so they're going to be a little slow because it's getting toward nighttime. And then we'll find us a good mountain chain up here to hold up in for the next couple of days. Just to make sure that I've got enough food to last the rest of the journey. And I want to mine for steel and components. And it's also fun to set up a little camp every now and then. Manhunter ambush. You don't say. Oh no. Manhunting porcupines. Oh no. Oh no. How will we ever survive them? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Production. Butch spot. Details. Bills. Butch creature. Do forever. Details. And drop on a little bit. A little bit of zoney zone. Stockpile zone right there. Alrighty. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to unforbid. We're going to undraft, and now people will go and do things. And we'll look super quick, see if there's anything worth mining on any of these. Nope. There we go. World, let's pause the game super quick. I want to find us a good mountainous tile. It's in a temperate forest. Features mountain. That is perfect. We're going to go here. We're going to reform caravan. We're going to go here. Accept all of my people. All of my items. Yes, 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 yes. All of the travel supplies. And send. So that's going to be a day. We got them going to a good mountain area. We're going to sit that up. We're going to camp out. We're going to get us another round of an exotic goods trader. Yes, 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 yes. That's got to be over here, right? Exactly. We'll make Ryan go. And then while we're thinking about it, Lulu, word of love. Ryan for the Lulus. And let's see if Ryan's ready to... Oof, future main component, advanced component sound. We don't have a lot of money. So we got to be very careful about what we do and what we don't do. So we're going to sell the smoking leaves. Because I don't have any money making stuff here except my kibble. So kibble is an actual thing that we can sell if they buy it. Do you buy kibble? I don't think they buy kibble. Oh no. Alright, 30. We've got 2 archive capsules. We need those. What do you want? Ooh, we got a Thrumbly horn you can have. You can have that Thrumbly horn. You can have 2 bits of beer. No, that's gonna help any. 7 bionic arms. I don't want to sell our arms. We need those. We're down to 4 Sakite tea. That's 4 Sakite tea they can see. Alright, let's drop the advanced components. That should help some. We can sell the gravite panels. We don't need those. Alright. Now let's get all this hauled in urgently. And we'll send the archive capsules back when we are ready to go a little bit closer to home. We'll probably send that back as... Oh, I was right. I was going to check Ryan to see if he's ready to implant his xenodrome. 35.1 days. So not that far off. Excuse me. Not bad manners. It's really good food. I saved half of my baked potato because potatoes are great. Potatoes are wonderful and awesome. The problem is that their starch content turns into sugar very easily. So I can't go to Five Guys, get a large fry, and just eat myself silly because those starches turn into sugars in your system. So I have to be very careful about how many taters I eat. So I only had half of my baked potato last night, and I had half of it this morning. Now, this was not a normal baked potato either. This thing was about the size of one of my cats. Fucking huge. Huge tater. Ginormous taters. I cooked them for the recommended time for a 16-ounce potato, which was an hour and 15 minutes. They needed another 30 before they were done. Big honking fucking potatoes. But they were so good. We got all the toppings for them. We got pulled pork, pulled chicken, sour cream, green onions, cheese. I got barbecue sauce, which I could only have a little bit of, but I cut it with sour cream and hot sauce. Oh, so good. So good. No stream tomorrow. My mom's going in for a catheterization procedure. They're just sneaking up and checking her pipes. It's going to take probably an hour to 3 hours for the catheterization, depending on how well her veins hold up. And they're going to go in, check all 5 of her stents. Yeah. I got your tail. Sorry, I was fucking with my cat. And what they do is that she's had a Widowmaker heart attack. She did not survive it for about 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And most people generally don't survive heart attacks because guess what? The hospital sends you the fuck home. Our next door neighbor, Gloria, went to the hospital for chest pains. They sent her home with anxiety. She died in her driveway. So when my mom had her heart attack in the middle of the Thursday, early Friday morning, we took her to the hospital, and they wanted to send her home because they said she had a pulled muscle. I asked them for EKG was right. They said, no, it's a little weird. I said, okay, well, then you're going to keep her till it's not weird. Well, it continued to be weird all weekend long. So Dr. Mothra, her heart doctor, that's not her actual name, but that's the name I had to call her by because it's fucking funny, said, okay, Miss Cheryl, we're going to take you to the cath lab. Something's definitely wrong. We're going to try to find out what it is. Loaded her up in the ambulance, started driving her to Thomasville, and me and my dad were up behind the ambulance. All of a sudden, the ambulance was fucking gone. I didn't hear no sirens. We just crested the hill, and the ambulance wasn't there. So we got to the hospital, and they're like, okay, well, Miss Cheryl, your mom's had a major Widowmaker heart attack. We're trying to patch her up now. We'll come out and let you know how it goes. So mom was in the hospital almost for a month, and again, this is the height of COVID. So 2021, somewhere in there, everybody was like, you couldn't have but one person in the hospital room. So me and my dad took turns. But they were going to send my mama home having an active heart attack. And they sat there and watched her have an active heart attack for 3 fucking nights. And if she wasn't in the ambulance when she had that Widowmaker, she would have died. Because Widowmakers, that's a big vein that goes out at the bottom of your heart. It's the one that pulls all of the blood from the rest of your body back up into the chambers that circle it up and out. Bottom pipe is in, top pipes are out, basically. Yeah. Human anatomy is fucking weird. But it pumps it up and out, in through the bottom, out through the top. So what happened was her bottom pipe, the one that feeds the whole fucking system, got clogged. Big clog. So they went in, they put a stent. A stent is a little plastic doodad that holds the vent open. That's why it's called a stent. Those, once they're implanted, are pretty solid. You have a chance of shifting those in the first couple of weeks after surgery, which is why they tell you don't lift anything, don't fucking move, except to go pee, because those can shift while they're settling. My mom is throwing VTs, which are ventricular tremors. So that one, her Widowmaker vein, where she's got all of her goodies at, it's also got the 2 stents in it. They think maybe the stents have shifted because they've been in there so long, which is something that can happen. So tomorrow they're sneaking a pipe in through her groin area and tracing it all the way up the big pipe, like a metal, basically like a plumbing snake. And they're gonna go, and they got cameras in it, and they trace it, and basically her heart is gonna suck it up and take it all the way through the different veins that she has. And they use like this big, huge x-ray machine to kind of like guide the tip through the different channels to see what's going on. Now, if I wanted to make my mom giggle, I would go in there and tell her that they're snaking out the plumbing, or that, you know, her cybernetic parts need a fluid change. So, but it's a general low risk procedure. They'll go in, they'll see what's wrong, they'll replace the stents if they have to. And the good part about that is that we're doing it now before there are any big complications, because she goes and gets checkups every month, potentially every 3 months. But the ejection fraction, which is how much your heart works, or how hard it works, or how much function you have in the heart. We had her back up to 50%, and then the last echocardiogram it dropped back down to 35. So there is definitely something plugging some clog. There's a clog somewhere. They're going to find it. Mom will be perfectly fine. Why are you guys starving? Don't starve. Go get... Oh, they have no food they can eat here. Because we have a solar flare. It's fine. You guys can handle a day or two of solar flare. I'm sure. Pet the butts. Kitty, kitty, kitty butts. Ha 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 ha. My cats are like the best cats. And also the worst, but also the best. Hi, bud. Alright, so we'll just have to wait. Let's go check on these guys. They're starting to move again. We should be able to set up base here very shortly. And then this will be, like I said, we'll probably have about 2 more camping, because once we're done here, we'll definitely be able to get to the menagerie and another little jump. It's also almost December, so we'll have made it through another year. And putting a 10-year time limit on this ship launch wasn't a bad idea. I thought it would be... I knew traveling there would take a good year. It's not going to take nearly that long because we have animals we can ride. And that's good. Got to get there, see what our tile has in store. Set up baseums. Start mining for plasteel, uranium, steel. Trade for advanced components. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to get there, go ahead and turn on the ship launch ending, and then take our time designing the ship and getting everybody off planet. That's a good way of doing that, but it's also a little cheaty. Because all you have to do is protect the engine core, and that's very easy to do. You wall it in. It's not technically cheaty if it's in the line of how the game is supposed to be played, but it didn't used to work like that. You turn the ship on, and you would turn the ship on when you were ready to launch, and you defend it for a quadrant, so 15 days to back-to-back sieges, attacks, and all the other good stuff. So we'll have to take we'll take a look and decide whether or not we're going to go that route. If we're going to be safe, turn the engine on when we get there, and then take our time building the base and the ship. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments which way we want to go. Yep. That is one dirty kitty here. Let me see. Are you going to let me clean them today? Let's see. Oh, what a good kitty. He doesn't have ear mites. He just has really, really dirty ears. So I just take a dry paper towel and just go in and just give him a good smush. Just a good smush. And if you guys are worried that my cat's like, oh no, you're messing with me. No, he's sitting there purring like an idiot. He's still completely terrified of my ceiling fan. And I'm trying to convince him that it's not going to hurt him. But you need to get off my... Get. Idiot. Alright, we're almost there. Looks like we are there. Are we there? Waiting. Resting. Alright. Looks like we're there. Let's go ahead and camp. Beautiful. And now we're going to let Rocket Girl load. I'm going to go take my walkie break and wash my hands because I was just playing in my cat's ears. And I shall return in just a minute. We will get this all set up. Yes. Be right back. Velcro, you're in charge of the headset. Eat or not eat it, buddy. I'll let you decide that. Let me go put some drinks in the fridge. Yes, yes, good. Spaghetti day? Yes? Yeah. Come say hi to Jake. Come on, bud. Here it comes. Ricky. I got my pro. Come say hi. Oh, Jake. Good boy. Good boy. Hi. Hi, boys. Good boys. There's no posturing, no growling, no nothing. Those are the boys. Those are the boys. Good boys. Alright, let's go get back in the room. Oh, come on, buddy. Good boys. Yeah, come on. We got a stream to continue. Good boy, Jake. I will get them acclimated to one another if it takes forever. They remember each other. Velcro wasn't even posturing. Hi, Bijou. You gotta move, bud. Ooh. That's the reason why you guys are all over me. Excuse me, you guys are going to hear fan sounds because my cat's food bowl is directly in front of my industrial strength motherfucking fan that I love. If it sounds like a hurricane force winds, it's because it is. It's also only on level 1. You turn it on level 3 and it blows my hats off my wall, which is fantastic, by the way. All right. Get that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then we're going to go ahead and set up camp right where we are. And then we're going to go digging. We need components. We need steel. We need quite a few things. So let's get this started and planned. It's actually a really defensible spot. But we don't have any I don't see the first bit of anything in here. Alright, well, let's see if we can fix that. First things first. We're gonna do a big old stockpile zone. We'll put that right there. We're gonna go ahead and cut some wood. Alright, and then let's go with our gear. Alright, bedrolls. And every time we do this, it does take us a hot minute to get through all of this, which is fine. This is literally the fun part of this entire thing. Alright, now our animals, we need to, oh my gummy Kai, look at all them babies. Well, at least we're going to have some meat. Alright, I want you guys to area 1. First, let's drop our gear. Gear. Alrighty. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our work tab, and we're going to get my 2 best miners, which are Lando and Chris, and we're going to turn them off of Hall 1, and we're also going to turn them off. Nope, we're good. Don't have anybody to work, so let's go ahead and get our strip mine orders in place. That should be enough for us to get an idea of whether or not we're going to have actual factual shit around here. So we've got this one here, got that one there. I also want to make sure we have a door here and here, and let's go ahead and do a safety column in the center just to be safe. Evans, I want you to prioritize working on that right now. We're going to go here, we're going to go storage, we're going to do allow all, we're going to do priority critical. We're going to go to make sure all of our animals drop all the goodies. Pretty sure that guy is still empty. We're going to go to zone. And Kitty, did you just close out my Twitch stream? No. Almost though. Bad kitty. Come on. Here you go. I got your spot laid out. Come on. They love this chair. This chair is the best thing. My cats think this chair is the best thing since cat food. They get to sit with me. Yes. Area 1. We're gonna put our animals, let's put them out right here. That should be perfectly acceptable. And animals, you guys get to go to area 1. Excuse me. Not bad manners, just I'm still eating or still working around the good food. everybody else, I want you guys to haul urgently. Everybody but my prime guys. Alright, good. And your guys are gonna be like, but Sia, you're building with wood. Don't you know that's, you know, bad news bears? Yes, I know it's bad news bears. Cancel that designation right there. Yes, I know it's bad news bears. It'll be fine. Alright, Hush. Hushy boy. I'm going to take Hush off of Hall 1. I want him building. Everybody's going to have one single night outside, which will be fine. And this will probably be listed as outdoors, so let's go ahead and get some more doors in here. Door there. And the door there will be fine. Well, we put a door there, which is going to take a minute. Everybody's taking a nap and sleeping, which I appreciate. And then we'll have our night crew on standby to do the rest of the goodies. Okay, good. But hi, everybody. I have a couple of viewers dropping in and dropping out. I love that you guys come and hang out for as long as you can. I understand that I am not everybody's cup of tea. I tend to talk and 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 talk. So I get it. But welcome for as long as you want to stay. Undead is overseas at the moment, so everybody keep him in your thoughts. Send good vibes and safe vibes to him, because I know he's on active deployment at the moment, and we appreciate our friends that you know, are military, ex-military, retired military. Anybody that can do that for a living, because that is hard fucking work. My nibbling's got a recruiter that's trying to talk to them, which I appreciate and I like, and it's a good career path. But it's also, you know, my boys. So there's that. And I think we're going to go ahead and dig out an 11 by 11. Or go ahead and just make our rooms up here. Which may make more sense to do. So let's do a wooden wall here. And then we will do a wooden wall here to here. And we'll just have open bedrooms through there. Let's go ahead and get that all mined out. Should be from there to there. Yeah. Lando, would you please come and prioritize mining all this stuff up here? And then we're just going to do some rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems good. Just some basic, really basic bedrooms. I'll cancel that designation there. Lando's working on the rest. And then we need 2 double wide bedrooms, 1 there, 1 there. Perfect. All right, let's Let's install our double beds. Another one there. Another one up here. We'll move that later. And then we'll install this one. And this one. And this one. Move that in a second. And this one. And this one. And I have more. Let's get those installed first. Got our major break risk on a hushy boy. Let's go ahead and get him a bed. And then we'll send him to sleep. Sit owner. That is for hush. Alright, now we need a power supply. And what's the temperature out here? 62. Alright, how much steel do we have? Almost none. Which is why we're doing all of this. Evans, hold on the bed. This one right here is going to be set for Binks and Lando. Binks. Alright, that's one's for Moss and Chris, which they already grabbed. Alright, now let's get our tables installed. Chairs installed. Alright, then we want our chess table installed here with another seat that they can use there. And one more there. Okay, did we bring with us? We did. That goes there. Got 26 meals, no air conditioning, no steel yet. So I must be very concerned. We don't have any steel. Dan, wake up. You've got a bed. Go sleep. We're going to install this one up here. And then we need a small kitchen. Like that. And that. Let's go ahead and orders. We need an airlock. So as good an airlock as we're going to get. Okay, that should be enough room for all the things we need to do. Let's check on everybody's weapons, make sure everybody is still weaponed up. I think Martina dropped hers earlier. She did. Martina, get your grinder legend. We may have to cheat and look up steel to see if there's any steel ore. Caravan is detected, and we don't have a good patch of soil close, so we're just going to go ahead and do some basic rice in a zone right here. And we're going to set that to rice. That's going to take about 6 days to grow. I am very concerned, though, that we're not finding any deposits of ore. I'm going to take another quick sneaky peeky to make sure I didn't miss anything out here. Got marble. And then we're just going to wait for that to get all mined out. I'm going to keep my elephants out of my barns. So we're going to go zone. Area 1. I'm going to expand that. And also shrink it. There we go. Should get completely out of that. And then we need to mark all of this for home. Starting at the corner here. And going all the way to the bedrooms. And then Epsilon, you are scheduled. You are assigned to home area. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I am really concerned that we're not getting any steel, though. Because I don't have any. And there's nothing here. That's a marble. There's no native steel outside, which makes me a little concerned. We've got chunks, but we can't do a damn thing with those chunks either. 15 bits of food. We'll have more here in just a moment. And I'll get everybody to go out and food binge on Chris. That's not ideal, especially since we don't have a lot of food. But it's not colony ending. It's just a little oops. You can handle oops. Got one colonist idle. That's fine. They don't sleep. We'll wait till that's all done. Epsilon. We'll set that owner for, that's Evans up there. We'll set this for housemates. I'm also a little concerned because I know I packed steel and I now can't find any steel. So I'm a little concerned about that. We packed all the steel we could. We've got 33 components, but we had 100 and something listed. So I'm still not sure what's going on with that. Mando, I do want you prioritize mine all this. We got some gut worms at the menagerie. That should be fine. Alright, let's get some more doors. There and there. Don't know if we have enough wood for stacking, but we will. Evans and Binks are social fighting again. Adorable. That was sarcasm for those that don't know me. And we need steel. Are we close enough for a care package from the menagerie? Let's see. Miscellaneous. I want a pod launcher. Let's put it there for the moment. Mm, let's see. We'll set that to full. I don't know that we're close enough. We may be just out of range. We'll see. Alright, there's that. Oh, wrong tab. Auto build transport pod. And then let's go ahead and get, because Lando is still working on those. Alright, so we want those up there. We want this here. And this here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Second soothe on our males. Smooth surface. I am legitimately worried at this point that we have no steel on any of these things, which is nuts. Piano teacher. All right, let's get this moved. Let's get the food things down so we can go ahead and start doing food. Got mortar install. All right, I'm going to take the food out of here. No raw food. That should immediately go there. And let's get this hauled urgently. There is storage space for those. Alright, looks like most of our plants are planted. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and get a retaining wall out here. We'll put a wooden door here, here, and here. They shouldn't build any roofs over that. It's too far away. And then we're going to go ahead and unsuspend that one. And we have to have power. Where the hell is all the steel at? Alright, let's see if a care package can be sent. Load items, steel. As much as it can carry. Then go transport pod. And we have bricks for centuries. Centuries and centuries. Probably not when we start doing our art benches, but it'll be fine. Alright, is that ready to launch? Nope. You won't launch? I mean, somebody's probably hauling more. Dorvat, you're not supposed to be out and about. Oh, that's right. I moved them. Yes, they are. Alright, not ready for launch. Why can't I? Let's see. Go back. And then I've got another mix. Benjamins. Well, it looks like my haulers are getting on it. It's just taking a minute. Alright, so everybody's about to break up here. All they have left is raw food. And these have no power. Fuck. And there really is no steel anywhere out here I can scrapple. Shopping carts may have some, but I doubt it. Alright, let's get a small campfire. We can cook plain meals on a campfire. No steel. Alright, can we hunt for steel? Alright, let's go back here, see if this is ready to go. 300 bits of steel. Nowhere near close enough. Damn. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so it's just up to my miners then. Furniture, torch lamp, put one in here. And I don't want to hunt anything until we have air conditioning. It's going to take about 6 days for our plants to grow anyway, so that's alright. And it's going to be another hot day. It's already 80 degrees at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's my piano teacher again. I wonder if camping you can't find steel. Deconstruct those. I was just feeling better. I'm pretty sure there isn't steel in these, but we'll see. If anybody can get metal out of it, it's gonna be hush. Yeah, nothing. Shit. Okay. Get that turkey lurkey out of my crops. Alright, so we're going to go to the great and powerful Google and see if they have anything to say about the situation. Hey, Gemini, in the video game Rimworld, when you set up a camp with a caravan, is there steel on the maps? Okay, no. The answer is no. Well, shit. Okay. So we can go ahead and cancel all these because there is no steel to find. Okay. We'll get veggies and we'll set that, and let's go ahead and uninstall these because we won't need them. Because I have no power to power them. I don't think we can cook pack of survival meals on here. No, but we can make pemmican. Do forever. All right, pemmican it is. They won't deteriorate, so let's go ahead and get our wildlife. Let's go ahead and get all of that hunted. Okay, no, we'll just do it this way. That's fine. Pemmican's a good food source. Okay, good to know. I did not know that. We know that now, don't we? Yes, we do. Mom's. Everything is tomorrow. My med pickup is tomorrow. We got a bad boom rat. I don't believe I'm going to be worried about that. And 18 hours until we have enemies arrive, which Zan could more than competently take care of.
Hello there.
It's a nightmare. 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 Hello. How you doing, bud?
I'm calling into work just a little bit late. Really don't want to fucking go in because they got me working 7 days straight.
Ew. Gross. Well, I'm like really one to freaking say gross there when I am absolutely unemployed, but still gross.
So the Loki's love mauling has gotten worse, and it's adorable.
Yes, but you're gonna regret that when they're a full ass cat love mauling you the second you come to the house. Just saying.
So she's begun love mauling the face, and right now she's rolling around attacking my hand when I pet her, and it's super cute.
I need another one of these.
You want another cat?
Fuck no. No.
Ow. Ow. You're so mean.
Let me see if I have enough for a vent. I probably don't.
And now she's just holding my hand captive.
That's funny.
Ow! What the fuck? Huh. Like, I'll bring my hand close and she'll slowly reach up for it. Ow! Loki, you're trying to numb a hand that is like twice your size.
And I would say that's funny, but
You are not about to love maul my face again. And she just bit my shirt.
ah,
Yeah, like when I'm not giving her my hand to attack, she'll just chew on my shirt. Ow. She also responds every time we say ow, so. Bye. Are you done trying to fucking eat me? What the hell? Knock it off. Dude, that time you didn't listen. What the hell?
I would giggle at you, boy, but I know how rough that is.
Loki only does this at the house. Like, we took Loki everywhere with us yesterday. We took her back to the vet, and then we took her to Wawa and Target and Walmart, and she didn't do this shit there. She sat on the shoulder and purred and let us pet her. Oh, that's my ear, you little shit. She's biting my nose. Hi. And now she's laying on my hand. Ow. Booka booka. She is not happy when I do that.
Alright, so let's see who else can cook. Cooking skill 12. Cooking skills 11. Yep, that should be plenty of cooks in the kitchen. Probably too many cooks in my kitchen. That's fine. We're still doing good on Psych IT.
So, what are you playing now?
Dude, Rimworld. Rimworld now. Me and DD are going to be playing Core
Nice.
Keeper at 3. You're more than welcome to. Oh, you got to work. Fuck. That's the one thing I hate, because we're sitting there and we're talking about our D&D game last night, and Wicked's worried that you guys have already fucked it up. I'm like, no, you haven't fucked anything up. But I'm still, I just can't wait. Season 3 is going to be like super crazy.
Little bastard drew fucking blood from my nose. Ow.
Dude, you gotta control the kitty. So when they get too rough, you've got to let them know that they're being too rough.
I popped her for it. It's just she jumped up, got my nose, and kept digging her claw in when I was trying to pull her fucking claw out of my nose, and damn.
That's hilarious. So,
Hi.
if you'd like to know how to get the cat to unouch you, you have to, when they do a behavior that you don't like, you have to put them in, you can either put them in cat air gel, which you know how to do, or you remove them.
I do that to her already.
Yep, or you can remove them
Oh, I
from
see.
yourself. Where's the raid? Right there.
See, if I remove her, though, she's gonna run around and terrorize all the other cats.
Well, yeah. Martina. She's training an elephant. Hush is going back to the house. This guy is about to have a bad day.
Oh, and now she's sleeping.
Alright, you guys go to work. We'll get a little bit of steel from this. Now looks like we got some components. Sand. Put these guys back on escort. You guys are going to go right down here.
The only reason I can tolerate it is because she does it for like 10 minutes and then she collapses where she was laying and passes out.
That's fucking adorable, by the way. So why don't you tell our viewers why you have a love mauling kitten?
I think it's because she only started the love mauling stuff after her medicine. I just sent you a photo, Lulu.
Motherfucking adorbs. Yeah, I can see, and you got a scratch mark right there on your chest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is
I've
so
got scratch
cute.
marks over my face too. Man, she's super sweet. She can be at least. Hey, I wasn't waking you up to play. I was trying to pet you. There you go. I think it all started because of her medicine. So she got a severe upper respiratory infection, literally quit breathing for about a minute. We rushed her to the vet, and now that she's breathing a hell of a lot better than she was, she is love mauling like a bat out of hell.
Which is motherfucking adorable. We got a grizzly bear revenge. Let's go
Yeah,
take a look at
it's
that. Make sure I don't have to
adorable
worry.
until your fucking nose is bleeding.
That's San and Bree. San, I do want you to go back though. Perfect.
I think I'm gonna use like an hour and a half of my time.
Well, that sounds like a plan. As long as you won't get in trouble. I know you have points.
I got 1 point because my team lead went and cleared all of them.
It's very nice of her.
Like, I was like, hey, I came in about half an hour late because I had overtime. Can you go and fix my point for it, or my half a point? She was like, how many points do you have? 4.5. Well, hold on. Went to the computer and yeah, she removed all of them except one that's gonna drop off my that's gonna drop off the app in like 2 weeks.
Awesome, bud.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell everybody where the name Loki came from?
Um so she looks very similar to one of our older cats that was unfortunately hit. But she looks very similar to the way he looked, so we kept the name. And now we have Loki Part 2.
Which is fucking adorable, by the way.
You can't say she doesn't look very similar.
She looks very, very similar. She's got the gray tabby patches with the overall white.
Yep.
And the fact that she's already causing havoc is just the icing on the tip of the icing on the cake.
I think. Yeah, she's not as skittish as Loki was. And it's honestly adorable. What is fucked up is that she's love mauled me so much I have scratches up and down my fucking forearms going through my tattoos.
Need a whole urgently day out here again.
Loki, you gotta wake up.
How dare you tell that precious little ball of fluff that she has to wake up? You know the rule?
Yeah, I know the rule.
Evan's room is completely
So-
wrecked.
Haley has me back playing a game that I fucking hate. And it has a fucking beholder in it.
We're gonna take it. Okay, what's their name?
It's not that it has. Well, it does. It's just called Dark Spirit Devourer. But. And here's a photo. You'll see what I mean. It looks like a humanoid fucking beholder.
Oh my.
See? It
Yep.
looks like a humanoid beholder. And I hate it. See, originally I started playing this again because the account's by now this account is worth probably $800 at least.
Damn.
Well, with skins back from season 1, yeah. I could probably sell this account and get a lot of money. Also, the Loki is dead asleep and I cannot move.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Bruh. I know. So, the character that you are named after, I've technically got two named after you. I've got Bun and Lando. The one that I've got looking at right now, that's about to be space euthanized, is
Oh.
well, technically, you guys are going out to the big, great Glitter World ships in the sky, but I can't guarantee that because the whole reason why we landed on this planet is because we were on a great ship in the sky going to a Glitter World Wonderland. So, yeah.
Loki. You tired, baby.
Alright, there's my mech braid. Way up there.
So, the medicine we have to give her, we've got a couple of different ones. But like they recommend all of them immediately be followed up with like water or food so it doesn't stick to her throat and scar it.
Yep, that's proper procedure for kitties.
Yeah. Well, I think the medicine makes her cracked out and then makes her tired. Ooh, hold on, Loki. I know you're not happy I moved. I'm sorry. And she slumped immediately.
That's just so damn funny.
I'm not joking. She slumped like someone took one of the fucking hair clips and then put it on her scruff. You know the video I'm talking about.
I do. And it's so fucking hilarious.
Oh no, she wanted water.
So she's only got a couple of days left on her antibiotics, right?
The new one, I don't remember how long. Her sinus issues, though, her nose issues, they said that's something that a lot of cats get that's going to follow them throughout their life. It's just not super common this early on.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the times what they're talking about is they have, excuse me, I gotta fluff up Velcro's paper bag. He smushed it. There you go, buddy. All for you. I know. Here you go. I know. I messed you up by getting your blankie off. I know. Mean, Sia.
Hers is the worst.
Just gotta
Where are
get.
these assholes at that are fighting? Oh yeah, one thing I hate about this game, again, whenever you jump out of the giant flying fucking bus, they spawn you with a gun now.
Yeah. I would literally rather chew broken glass, swallow it down with antifreeze, and then brush my teeth with sand than ever play that game again.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting to second that opinion. This thing fucking sucks ass. I've won 8 matches out of the, like, 14 I've played.
8 out of 4. Yeah, no.
Come here, boy.
Hi, buddy.
Where did this shithead go?
Whoa. There's a Manhunter pack. Where? Let's go see. Here.
Playing it too.
You said 3 this morning.
I said 2 to 5.
You said 3 to whenever.
I said 2 to 5. Well, it can't be 3 whenever now because I put down there. Oops.
Okay, well then.
What the fuck was that? But no, just like we can play a little bit and then, cause you know my laptop's only gonna last at most 3 hours.
Yep. Okay. Well, I will stop this for just a hot second, and then. Hi, buddy.
Why you meowing at me?
What's he wanting patties?
You lick me in the eyeball with your ear.
All right. Keeper low hit a trap. Let's go ahead and get this done. Darwin and Precious should be okay with this. What are those? Armadillos? All right, you go there so that way you can shoot.
Gross.
All right, give me like 2 minutes to get ready.
No worries, I gotta boot all my shit up and find my headphones.
All right, 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to be ending this a little bit early because I thought I had just a smidgen more time, and I don't, but that's fine. We'll come back and we'll get all this done. Also, we're going to haul in all of our goodies. And we're going to kill the ones that didn't make it. So I put out another hunt order for everything over here. And then we will be right back for some Core Keeper with my sister's POV. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright.
The only reason I started playing this again, Lulu, because me and Haley did a thing. So I have her playing it on the Switch because her PlayStation killed itself.
Yep, that makes more sense than it don't. Alright guys, love you very, very much. We're going to see you in a couple of minutes for some Core Keeper with the sister. Love you, see you, bye, say bye, Nightmare.
Bye.
Bye, DK. Be right back.